Okay, class. I'm not going to be in today, sixth period, because I have a meeting. So what I have here for you is a video that will walk you through this. I actually made this video once, and it did not record any sound. So this video is going to be a little bit more straightforward because it took a lot of time to make this the first time, and then find out it didn't work. So the main definition that we're going to look at here is the altitude, a perpendicular segment from one vertex to the opposite side of the triangle. In this situation, you are going to have segments, which could be represented by lines, that always go from the vertex to the opposite side and be perpendicular. Now, it doesn't matter if they're oriented differently, they're always going to go from the vertex to the opposite side. So don't think they always have to go down, they could go in any direction. Now, on the next part of this is asking you, what do you notice and what do you wonder about orthocenters, which is where altitudes intersect. This is a great activity for when I'm in class, but when I'm not there, that's not as great of an activity, but just take a minute. Look at these three triangles, which I'm hiding because I have answers posted for them. And what do you notice? What do you wonder? What do you have questions on? And I'll try to answer some of them, but if you have more questions, please email me and I'll be happy to discuss them with you in more detail. Okay. So one thing that's important to note is that these three triangles are different sizes. One's acute, one's right, one's obtuse. And I know you're going to say, Mr. Anderson, we can't assume those things about those triangles. But in this case, notice the angles are given to you, and notice where all of the altitudes intersect. This will classify the angles for us, because if it's acute, the orthocenter, where the altitudes intersect, is inside the triangle. When it's a right triangle, the orthocenter is on the vertex of one of the edges, because this side and this side are both perpendicular to each other, so C is the orthocenter. Some students have a hard time identifying where that's going to be, but this is the orthocenter. And this one is interesting because where are these going to intersect? It doesn't look like they're going to intersect at all. But if we extend the line, where they intersect is going to be point G. And for every obtuse triangle, this point is going to lie outside of the triangle. For this next video, or the same video, but now a continuation of it, is what I want you to focus on is we did these steps in class previously. These two literal reading skills here is where we need to spend most of our time. How do we learn to make connections to help us solve a problem? So what my goal is here is I'm going to give you some hypothetical coordinates of the vertices of a triangle. How could you find the following? So what I would like you to do is pause the video and talk to your group and say, okay, how could we find these things? Talk to each other about how you could find some different properties. After you've discussed this with your group, I would like you to come back together and watch this video. So just so everyone's on the same page and we will be together again, let's sync our video pause, okay? 3, 2, 1, pause. Now my expectation is that you've discussed this in your group so you can see the answers that I'm going to show you. So how can you find the equation of an altitude? Well, an equation of an altitude can be found by first finding the slope of the opposite side. So we find the side opposite of the vertex and we want the slope, because then we want the perpendicular slope by the opposite reciprocal. Using the point opposite the side and the perpendicular slope, we can write the equation of line, and that's going to give us the altitude. The length of an altitude is going to be using the distance point to line formula. When we draw this altitude in, notice that it's a right angle from a point to a line So if we were given the coordinates of the vertices, we could write an equation of a line and use distance point to line. Finally, the last idea that we have is finding the coordinates of the orthocenter or vertex. In this situation, the orthocenter is found at the intersection of two altitudes. So we need to find two equations of altitudes and then solve the system to find the orthocenter. Now, in another problem, you may have to find the vertex of a triangle. So finding the vertex, we find the equation of two sides of a triangle and solve the system. So think about this, line DF, and where it intersects with line FE, well, they both share the point F, so F is where they intersect. So if these were sides of a triangle, the equation for DF and the equation for FE, when I solve that system, will give me the coordinates of F. So now that you've tried this, pause the video again, and I'll count it down. So now you can work with your team. 3, 2, 1, pause. So now on these next problems, hopefully you've tried these, but one thing that's very helpful is drawing a picture. Labeling the coordinates, and the convenient one about this one, a nice introductory problem, but we'll continue to practice this with problems that aren't as convenient as this one on the homework and class periods in the future. And if I draw this, the equation of the altitude, they both share the value of 8 for the x values. So this is going to be a vertical line, and that makes sense because BC is a horizontal line, so perpendicular makes it vertical. And that's going to be the line x equals 8 is the equation of the altitude. With the length of the altitude, we could have just counted it. So some people are like, oh, very simply, this distance is 5. The distance between 1 and 6 is 5. But if we convert this to the general principle of using distance point to line, y equals 1 is the line, so y minus 1 equals 0. Substituting 8, 6, well, there's no x value here, and that's going to just give us 5. So the nice thing to see is that this actually works in either case. So then finally the last problem. Given the equation of the altitude CE is x plus y minus 10 equals 0, find the location of the orthocenter G. So x plus y minus 10 equals 0 and x equals 8. So this is the system of equations of altitude, so where they intersect is going to be the orthocenter. So substituting 8 in for x, we get 8 plus y minus 10 equals 0, so y equals 2. So G is going to equal 8, 2. The most important thing here is to recognize that if we got other equations, yes, we should get the same answer, but we don't need all three equations to find out where the orthocenter is, because we just need 2 lines to find where the intersection will be. Well, hopefully that clarified these notes for today. You'll want to, if you finish, work on the problem set and work on the notes, the homework for these problems, because it'll be nice for you to get a head start on those things. So if you have any questions, please email me, and I'm looking forward to Friday where we have a nice activity planned and some fun activities as well. So please let me know if you have any questions by emailing.